Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. Let's talk about a stock that has a lot of news around it, pretty high volume in the last few days, and that's starting to get a lot more attention as of late and is becoming, from what it looks like, a possible meme stock, which, hey, we're not mad about because where there's meme stocks, you usually can make a little bit of money there. And that's TRKA. So right now, the main focus for this stock right now is that it needs to get pumped to $1. It needs $1 bad. I mean, it needed it last week. Nasdaq's a call and they're saying, hey, do something here. It has not been $1 since June of 2023, but it wasn't for long. A stock needs to remain $1 for 10 consecutive trading days. If not, Nasdaq starts putting a time limit on it within a year's time, and when it doesn't comply, we start talking about extensions, we start talking about some other things. But lately, there is a little bit of a rally here to get this bad boy moving. So, just in December, this stock was sitting at 10 cents, 11 cents. On a good day, hey, 13 cents. Now, there's been a lot of motion and a lot of movement here, obviously. Now, we're not seeing $1 here, but if you were buying in at 10 cents, hey, you've done pretty well for yourself right now. But obviously, in the last 2 days here, we've seen a lot more movement, now hitting around a 40-cent zone with pretty good volume. Yesterday hitting almost 250 million, and today playing around that same number. Numbers are still coming in here, and even after hours, it's having a little bit of movement. So it's only Tuesday, and the stock has taken pretty good leaps and bounds here so far. The question is, are we going to see this run pretty strong again tomorrow, Wednesday? Is this going to run to $1? A lot of people saying it is. I'm definitely hoping here. So with this volume that we're seeing, we've had massive gain here. I mean, we've almost had like 100% gain here, looking at, just from February 10th and seeing slow build up here. And I'm a fan of slow build up. I get very scared when I see things just like from like 10 to like 30 to 40 in like 24-hour period. It's great, but it usually means it's going to be hard for that stock to really stay together, and it's been used and abused quite a bit at that moment. So we've got a pretty steady flow here. Even on February 3rd, this thing shot up to right under a 30-cent mark and then fell back down a little bit around that February 10th, but that was a little bit of a rocky few days there in the market, so everything kind of did. That's kind of just the norm for that week. But since then, we have had pretty high gain. This is a real common trait that we're seeing with a lot of these penny stocks, growth stocks and penny stocks, but we'll just call this a penny stock more than anything. This 50 cent mark, the barrier, has been really like the cap for a lot of these penny stocks. I've been talking about a lot of them where people have been buying in at 10, 20 cents. And right when we hit this 40 to right under 50 cent mark, we start hitting walls. Now, this stock in general has a lot better volume surrounding it and a lot more news coverage with it, with people talking about it, analysts talking about it. Now, that may not be like huge, really important to a lot of people, but personally, I think it is. I seem to notice that the more stocks get talked about, for bad or good, it keeps them in the loop here and people are curious about them. But the big element that we're seeing right now with the stock is that, obviously people have bought in at different points right now. Obviously, you're probably not too deep in it because we've only hit these high numbers and we've sustained them here. Monday having a pretty good day. Yesterday, Tuesday, having the best day. And then today, even still holding the ground, which today wasn't, I think maybe people were hoping for more, but the fact that it kept its ground today was pretty good. When we look at like a 24-hour period, we have move up, let the dust settle. Next day, move up, let the dust settle. The stock is moving, but it's moving at a slow pace. I mean, it's really a fast pace, but generally it's slow. You know what I mean here. So this does show signs that, hey, it might keep going here. I'm a firm believer, and I think a lot of us have seen this, when a penny stock that's been so beat down can make its way back to at least a 50 cent to 60 cent range, I think that's a really positive sign and genuine sign that, hey, this might actually run to an 80 cent to $1 mark. Now, after that, people, it's going to be hard to keep people, obviously, because people that bought in at 10, 20, 30 cents, at like thousands of shares, they're going to be selling out and they're probably going to go on to something else. So right now, I think the main focus that people are looking at is, can we get to a 50 cent? Can we get to $1? And that's what the big fight is right now with this stock. So friends, it's being talked about pretty heavily. Don't think you're in this alone. I don't know that I would panic sell yet. Obviously, you do what you want to do. But I think this is an interesting situation. But we are definitely seeing a lot of these penny stocks get stuck at this 40 cent, 30 cent, 40 cent range. And this is like where it needs that extra push. So hopefully Wednesday, tomorrow, we get that push we're looking for and really see if the stock is going to do something. Like I said, 50 to 60 cent, you've got my attention. I'm in. It might run to $1. So friends, all that said, take care and I will talk to you very soon. Bye everyone.